Hey y'all, I gotta make this quick because I gotta start studying for my test, and I do still miss my granddaddy. I didn't come over here for that. I came over here because I just really finished watching Juanita Bottom Revival, the 8th night. I've been trying to do, go straight. Hold on, it's not about you, Jane. I'm gonna try to go 8 nights straight and, listen to what God has for me and understand some things, come back to actually God, because I actually went astray after my granddaddy passed away, and it hurt me so much that I ain't gonna say I gave up on God, but God really wasn't on my mind. He was on my mind, but it was like in the back, because I was upset because that same day my granddaddy died, my baby had a seizure, and I was just upset, and it felt like I just couldn't get through it. Just couldn't, but I'm here a whole month and a couple of days, 10 days, maybe 10, 13 days later. Both my babies and myself, and I thank God for us being alive and still together. But I'm gonna tell you about this dream I had the other night. I kept repeating it because it was just so awkward to me, because my baby daddy was in it. And I'm gonna just be fast and make it fast. Okay, so I was in the bed with my baby daddy, and I was telling him, well, let's backdrop story. Me and my baby daddy not together. We had a past, and it was beautiful, and it was horrible at the same time. More horrible than beautiful. But okay, so you understand it now. I don't know, something telling me not to tell y'all that dream. I hear him saying, "Talk about your life right now." What you mean, my life? Okay, I have 2 kids, and I'm a single mom, and I live in my own apartment, Grace by God. I have my own car, Grace by God. Like, all this is God's grace. People ask me how you got it, God, because at the end of the day, I had a dream that I was gonna have an apartment, and it had pink chairs on it, and they had a room, I had a room, and then I could have made the front room a room. Hey, I don't have no money for stuff like that. See, God know what He's doing. See, I don't have no money. That's it. My one bank account says, "Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Get down. Get down. I'm not playing with you. You go in your room and go lay down on your bed." But one bank account has $68. The other bank account has negative $21.20 with 50 cents of my savings in that bank account. And can you get off me, baby, please? I need some breathe. Like, he be on my chest, and I can't breathe with him on my chest. He's so heavy. But yeah, one bank account got that much, and the other bank account got 68 cents. My cash app got 25 cents. I gave my 133 to Juanita Bottoms when she told us we should have gave it to her. And at this point, I'm having faith in God, because my job I work at, chill out, man. You almost choked him. The job I work at, you can't be letting him do that to you, monkeys. Chill out. But the job I work at said they had to mail me my check, and I ain't got my check yet. I owe like $300 for my auntie daycare, and I owe $600 $120 to my auntie for watching them for the first 2 weeks of my, and I was gonna pay her on time, but they ain't sent me my check. I owe my rent on the 1st through the 5th, and if they ain't send me my check, how am I gonna get my rent paid? My rent is not $7.95. What else? I owe my uncle about $150. I ain't got no food in my house. I ain't got nothing to drink in my house. We really eating at my nana house. Thank God for her. I'm still in water. I'm still in gas. Because I ain't never converted it to my name. I ain't got no money, too. So I ain't, And I'm really, at this point, I'm dependent on God. Because I really done cut everybody off. They used to give me money. My sugar daddy, my friend from Africa, he used to send me money and stuff. And I cut him off. I cut my sugar daddy off. Because I wanted just to depend on God. And it's hard depending on God because you don't see him and you don't know, like, physically he's there. Like, anybody, probably nobody understand what, everybody understand what. And it's hard talking to him because you really don't get a physical response. Like, when I tell my child not to do something, he look at me and be like, I'm not going to do it. Or I'm going to do it. And then I know physically he's not going to do it or he's going to do it. But with God, you don't know. You got to listen. I don't know. If people tell me all this stuff about how you listen and how you hear God, read the Bible. Sometimes I don't understand the Bible. And they tell me to pray and ask God for understanding before you read. And I do that. And sometimes I still don't understand. I got all these bills due and I got $0.00 in my pocket. I gave the lady from Domino's my last 19. I gave her my last $2 because I'm the type of person that tips. Like, I tips because I used to work at Domino's and I know how it is. Especially now with the corona. Ain't nobody got no money, And then and I thank God. And it made me so happy, like. And I'm not the type of person to cry. Especially not on no broadcast, but God, I was so hungry and I asked my sister, I said, Kiwi, can I get $5? Can I get $5 so I can get me some lunch? Because I ain't eat all day. I was hungry as it. Yo, I'm not the type of person to cry in the camera. I'm not that person. But I was really hungry. And I asked her if she gave me $5. But I ain't had enough for all the stuff I wanted. And the lady told me, I get it, I got you. And I said, thank you. And I said, God bless you. He gonna bless you. I know he gonna bless you. Because I did offer. I said, I could pay my $5 and you just pay the remaining change, was $1 and change. And he was like, because the man was like 666, and he was like, that's a good number. I said, no, it's not no good number. I was consistent about that because that's what the Bible say, honey boo boo child. You can't convince me otherwise that 666 is a good number. And that's when God told me that 666 was the mark of the beast. And I was like, God gonna bless you, lady. She just paid for it. And I went in the car and I looked at my Cash App and my sister sent me $25. And I was like, damn. Excuse my, like, I know I'm talking about God and I need to stop cursing instantly. I know, because it's my bones I'm worried about, y'all. That's why they popping like this, because I'm cursing so much. If I curse, that's why my bones popping. Because I'm cursing. But she blessed me with $25 and I have not yet told her thank you because I don't want to cry like I'm doing now. But me and my babies ate pizza tonight and we got full and they happy, as y'all can see, being bad. Hey, get out of that. Wherever y'all at, get out. Go in your room. Go in your room. Turn your light on. Turn the light on. To my eye. What's the eye? But yeah, God is truly good, but it's hard to stay faithful. And that this morning, or afternoon rather, that just, he told me not to worry about the food. Do you not think I'm going to feed you? And he told me not to worry about, nothing, basically. Because if he take care of the flowers in the field and the birds in the tree, you don't think he going to take care of his own child? So I give God the glory. I don't know how he gonna do it, but I know he gonna make a way, and all my bills is gonna get paid this month. And I declare and I decree that all my bills and all your bills, whoever wanna receive this, is gonna get paid this month in full. You ain't gonna know how it's gonna happen. You don't know why it happened. You don't really, at this point, you don't even care. But you have to give God the glory. When it happens, you have to instantaneously give God the glory. You just have to do it, because if you don't do it, he gon' like, come on, I did this for you and you ain't even thanking me. Like in the Bible, for instance, I read a story in a chapter in the Bible, and it said that he blesses the, they was begging God, we should have stayed in what you call it. Thank you, Lord, for ministry. He said, the Bible said we should have stayed in Egypt, where they at least we was eating in Egypt, you know. And you brought us out here and in the wilderness, and we ain't got no food. We ain't got nothing. All we eating is these nasty pieces of bread. All we eating was part tarts. I'm sorry, y'all. And water. All we just eating was part tarts and water every day, all day. Big old box. I bought a whole box. All we was eating is that. And he was like, okay, I'm going to give you food, but you better give thanks. Well, and okay, when he said he gave the people multiple millions of fish, it seemed like, I think he said millions of thousands of fish, and they didn't even give thanks to him. And I think that's the reason why he cursed everybody. He made everybody sick, and that was the reason Moses had to put a serpent on his staff and raise it up so that the land could get healed. God was upset with them people because I think, Jane, don't let the devil use you now. Chill out now. Play right, because all those toys you playing with is his. Ooh, I just got a revelation from that. Y'all, being a parent, I told y'all, I opened my eyes to a whole lot of stuff, to how God think. Because especially when I treat my kids, how I think they need to be treated, disciplined, they need to be disciplined, and stuff like that. I'll make this short. But I learned how God really chastises the one he loves. Like when I beat my babies, I have to tell him, I beat you because you ain't listen. I ain't really beat him. I be popping him and stuff. I did this because you ain't listening. And like this morning, for instance, he didn't run out in the street, but I'm so used to him staying on the porch. When I closed the door, I wasn't paying attention to him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He went out in the street, and God was with him. God is with James. I'm just telling you. Ain't no cars are coming, but I was just so scared. I was like, hey, you don't get, and I had to talk to him. Instead of beating him, I sat down and talked to him, let him understand that you don't go in the street without mama. Because you could have got hit by a car. Thank God a car was not coming. You see what I'm saying? Because where I live, them cars fly down the street. And I thank God a car wasn't coming. So I learned from that. God didn't, sometimes he don't beat you. Sometimes he sits you down and he talk to you, get your attention in your face, and be like, don't do that because you could have got hit by a bus. Don't do that because you could have got hit by a car. Don't do that because you could have got AIDS. Don't do that because you could have got pregnant by a whole nother nasty nigga. Don't do that. Excuse my language. Don't do that. Don't spend your money on that because you're going to go broke. Don't spend your money on that because you're going to be addicted to drugs. He be in your face trying to get your attention. Hey. Don't do that. That's a crime, y'all. That's a crime. There ain't no bum. Don't do it.
Mama, I'm doing it.
No, don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it, all right?
I'm doing it.